A Muslim couple from Ohio thought it was a splendid idea to chant about Allah while looking suspicious while they were texting or playing with their cell phone. That's about as frightening as yelling bomb and twisting the back end of an alarm clock. Everyone knows that you don't do anything on an airplane that gives people the creeps. But that's not what happened the day the Ohio couple was ejected out of escorted off of an airplane while trying to claim they were discriminated against. They didn't realize the highly trained flight attendant could tell that people around them were feeling very skeptical of the couple's awkward behavior that sent chills up the spine of just about every passenger who sat near them. The Cincinnati, Ohio Muslim couple chanted, "Allah" while hiding their cell phones from view. This behavior obviously caught the highly trained flight attendant's attention and made her very uncomfortable. For the sake of the safety of both passengers and crew, she urged the pilot to have them removed from the airplane. You simply can't act like this on a plane, train, or any mass travel automobile. You freak people out when you do this. Freaking people out gets you kicked off the airplane. That's a no-brainer. In all honesty, people don't care who or what you're texting, but if you're acting like you don't want anyone else to see what's on your screen, then you better understand that people are going to think the worst and be quite wary of your presence on the plane. That's exactly what happened and the precise reason why this couple was removed. It wasn't because they're Muslim, it was because of their shady behavior. The Delta flight attendant said every time she walked by the couple from Cincinnati, they were texting rather covertly on their phones. The Muslim man and woman also appeared to be sweating profusely according to the Delta staffer. The couple blamed their perspiration on a long boarding wait on the tarmac. Sweating profusely while everyone else is not? That's called your nerves are wreaking havoc on your perspiration system because you might be up to no good. Ever give a speech in grade school and were super nervous to do it? You may have sweat bullets. But when you might be up to no good on an airplane and you're nervous about what might happen, then you might be sweating as well. If no one else was sweating like this, then I'd have to call shenanigans on the couple whose covert texting and profuse sweating called some well-trained eyes to them. Everyone else on the plane was forced to deal with the same weight. The other passengers were also subjected to the same poor air circulation on the plane, and they did not have beads of sweat running down their faces. I guess not everyone else was texting covertly either. This doesn't make sense. Where texting behavior is, profuse sweat bullets dripping all over your faces, and chanting about Allah all paints a horrible picture to most people. We can't exactly state that these folks are, or were, up to no good for sure, but the presentation of their behavior simply scared people and it's nothing personal. People have a right to be scared of something when they're on a huge mass transit vehicle such as an airplane and they see people acting like this. Maybe we're trained to think the worst, but the behavior people witnessed was quite eerie to the average traveler. I was scared because it looked like some random guy was taking pictures of our passports on his personal phone, said Natsa Ali, the Muslim woman from Cincinnati, after she and her husband, Faisal, were kicked off the airplane. If you're scared and think someone is taking photographs of your passports on their personal phone, then why don't you ask them what they're doing? If they were really violating your personal space and items, then speak up about it. However, texting like you don't want anyone to see, sweating like you're extremely nervous, and talking about Allah on an airplane simply won't get you from point A to B. You're going to have to step off the flight and think about what just happened and how to prevent it. You'll have to understand this is not a thing against Muslims, but a thing where you're scaring the Jesus out of folks, and anyone doing this would be removed, regardless of their skin color, sex, or religion. Anyone who acted like this on an airplane would be removed. Nothing discriminatory about it, but you know they'll try and say it was. Follow us on Facebook at Freedom Daily.